Good morning and welcome back. Grab yourselves a cosy drink and a blanket, settle in, because today we've got another very festive and wintry vlog. It's a very sunny but very cold day in England today. We saw the gritters go by last night. There was an early morning frost. I love waking up in the morning, looking out of the main arch window and seeing that Jack Frost has been out and just put a little bit of sprinkling of glitter everywhere. Well, that's how I like to imagine it anyway. It's one of the most coziest things this time of year, knowing that it's frosty outside and you don't need to leave the house. That is definitely me today. We are in for a very cozy day at home. Today is the day that I'm putting up the big main tree in our front room and I cannot wait. Hopefully you've caught up with the last couple of vlogs and you'll know that the bedroom is decorated, ready for the festive season. And then you'll have seen on Saturday's vlog that I've decorated the balcony ready for the holiday season. And I have created a very cozy kitchen. It's so beautiful in the evenings in here when the twinkly lights are on. I leave the lights on all day. So I've also got lights up here and then the lights go all the way around with my conifer garland. If you're interested to know how I went about making this very sustainable, beautiful and Nordic conifer garland, it's on the last vlog, so it will be the vlog that was out on Saturday. I've had a super busy morning this morning. I'm on my second cup of coffee of the day. This time of year I love the toffee nut NESPRESSO capsules. They are just so good. I think they're by Starbucks. They're not Nespresso brand, but they're for your Nespresso machine. They are delicious. So let's get you caught up with where we are so far. So I got up really early this morning. I was teaching from 6:30 this morning, and as many of you know, I'm an early years advisor and trainer, and I specialise in phonics, and I work one-to-one with families over the screen on Zoom or FaceTime in the mornings before school. And it has been chock-a-block this morning of lovely families. And then moving over to my second business, you may know already that I own a vintage dress shop called Seasonally Dressed. Orders have been flying in. So many beautiful Christmas dresses sold this week. So this morning I felt like I was on a conveyor belt of preparing each dress, wrapping it ready. The postman's been by this morning. He collected so many parcels today. He was struggling to carry them back down the stairs because, as you know, we live in an apartment, and he was carrying them down. I said, "Do you want some help?" He said, No, I'll be fine." So these dresses will be going off to celebrate Christmas in their new homes. I've been running around this morning like a blue-ass fly. Blue-ass fly, one of my mum's sayings. She used to say that, and she used to also say, "Shall I just stick a broom in my arse and sweep the floor at the same time?" Oh dear, my mum was such a character, honestly. Because I've been doing housey jobs this morning, I've got on a very cosy wintry jumper dress. This is from H&M. It's not really a jumper dress that I wear out and about. It's one that I pop on for around the home. It's really comfortable. It's not restrictive around the neck either, because sometimes you can get beautiful jumper dresses, but they can be a little bit restrictive around your neck. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be wearing this all day though. I'll tell you about that in a minute. On the Saturday vlog, you will have seen that I have now completed the balcony. I have changed over the autumn plants to the winter plants, and it's just got a little cherry on the top just to mark the Christmas season. Hopefully you will have caught up with the cozy kitchen makeover. If you love Christmas content, and in particular Scandi, Nordic, bringing the outside in sort of vibes, I think you will really enjoy those two previous vlogs. This day is a day that I think about all year. I tend to ring it, put stars around it, make sure that nothing else is planned in for that day, because this is just one of those days that just brings so much joy. I am sure that you all know exactly what I mean. Managed to pick up quite a bit of conifer from our own garden, so that is absolutely fantastic. I didn't know that we had this colour conifer. I was standing at my kitchen window earlier on, just having a cup of coffee, watching the world go by, And over the kitchen window, I could see dark green conifer. Every year for the past 4 years, I've been driving out finding dark green conifer to make sustainable inside-outside garlands. And I've had it on my doorstep all along. Anyway, I'm really, really pleased. I'm going to show you how I use these to decorate the mirrors in the main room very, very shortly. The sides are completely empty, ready for the fresh foliage. Thought it might be useful just to show you what we have got so far, and then we can begin to start looking at decorating this main room. We have a lot of feature on the back wall in here. This room is an unusual shape. It has the main feature wall at the back where the arch window is. And then it's got these side angles. I like things very symmetrical in here. We have had so many compliments from people that have walked past, or friends or family that have driven past and said, "Oh, your red bow along the balcony." Putting the red bow as the final touch on the balcony is like adding a little cherry on the top. You may have noticed that I'm leaning against my sledge. This is an amazing sledge that I've got here. This is one of my best finds ever. Can anybody guess how much this sledge cost me? It's huge. Have a guess and I'll let you know later on in the video. Oh, it's so heavy as well. It's brilliant, this sledge. I'm going to show you around, show you what Christmas things we've got to play with, then we can start having a look at the tree decorations. So here we have a barrel. This was from Balsam Hill. I do remember this being a lot of money. It's got this separate section in here so that it holds the Balsam Hill tree really, really well. Could obviously use the barrel at other times of year as well. Artificial tree branches. Then we've got some eucalyptus bought from Home Bargains. I think I paid $3.99 for 2 bouquets. I've just cut them up into smaller pieces so that I can use them around the mirrors. My Christmas trees here. This is a Balsam Hill one. Let's go through into the kitchen. So I've just laid out a few bits and pieces in here for the main room. So I've got some conifer wreaths there. They were from IKEA. I handmade these using artificial Christmas tree branches. They really do need sort of sorting out, and I'd love to put some velvet ribbon on those. So may use those later on as well. A range of LED candles and candlesticks. I was recently given these as a little present from my best friend. They're absolutely gorgeous little wooden trees. She knows me so, so well. Talking about wooden trees, you may have seen me talk about these before. These were from Poundland, £4. Some more little wooden trees. I love these. These were from Poundland years ago. My huge black barn star, which often goes up there where the advent calendar is. I'll keep this around and I'll pop that up there on Christmas Eve, ready for Christmas Day. I've got some honeycomb trees. These were just B&M last year, £5, so works out £2.50 each. They're absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if they were in stock this year, but lovely. They're huge as well. You may have seen me share these on Saturday's vlog. Got some little rusty bells here. I'm hoping to do a little bit of craft with these later on. I don't have loads of Christmas decor, and hopefully you will see later on that you don't really need a lot to make a room look beautifully festive. I do have some lovely Christmas books. Calm Christmas, a little book of festive joy, all about slowing down over the Christmas season. I'm quite sure that there is also a podcast on this book. Honestly, this is such a great book if you're somebody who finds it all very overwhelming and too much, and you just want to centre yourself again and sort of find your true meaning of Christmas. I love how the book's got the gold shimmer to it. Talking about lovely books, here is Advent. Again, it's beautifully presented. It's got the shimmery gold leaf detail. And inside this Advent book, I just opened up the book on a random page, quite large print so I can read this without my glasses on. And it says, "Be kind to yourself, take time out, hum a few Christmas carols and enjoy the moment with all your senses. Precious moments, full of peace and wonder." This is a very me book, I have to say. Again, really beautiful inside. Lovely recipes in here, moments of calm. It's a very aesthetically pleasing book. It's one to have out on display, but also to use throughout the month of December. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous book. This book has a little bit of a story. Here is Favourite Christmas Carols book. Last year, when my sister and I went to the Cotswolds for our little weekend away, we found this book hidden in a charity shop. I had to buy it. Something that we do as a whole family is go over to the Carols on the Hitchin Market Square. The date of the Carols was the day that we got back from being in the Cotswolds. I remember feeling very festive and very, let's say, prim and proper when I was standing at the Carol service with my book whilst everybody else had their little song sheets on pieces of paper. I think I felt far more professional, let's say. I love this book. I've just made myself a little decaf coffee. Let's go through to the main bedroom. I'm going to start laying out the baubles and just can't wait to show you what my colour scheme is going to be for this year. You'll have seen that I've started to unpack the baubles, but I've just come across this one that I really do want to share with you. I'm sure that we all have very special decorations that go onto our tree, and this decoration is very, very important to me. I remember coming home from school one December and Mum had laid out some beautiful decorations, including a dove. Mum explained that she had been saving up some money and had bought some of the decorations that we had liked walking past the local village shop where they used to have Christmas decorations within the window. I don't know if anybody's local to Henlow, but does anybody remember the shop that was in the middle of the village? It's recently been a dog grooming, it's been a cafe. Well, that used to be a shop and it used to have Christmas decorations in it. Does anybody remember that? In my mind, I think it may have been called Noah's Ark. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it used to sell beautiful Christmas decorations. This day we got home and there was an array of decorations, and I know that it would have taken Mum a long time to save for the collection that she had bought. It included this dove. However, it wasn't this dove. Jane and I, my sister and I, were in this Christmas shop in Bourton-on-the-Water. It was one of those weekends where we really felt close to Mum. She was really present in a lot of our conversations. We were reliving a lot of memories. The Christmas shop was absolutely heaving of tourists. It was one in, one out. It was so busy. You wasn't even able to sort of stay together. Jane and I had got separated in this shop, but somehow made it back together again. So we sort of stayed together in this tiny little corner, both of us just looking at the decorations around us. And Jane said, "Have you just seen this, Cher?" And right at the back of a row of decorations, there were the same doves. The original dove was bought in, I would say, 1993. So of course I had to buy one, and I'm sure you'll be glad to hear my sister has the original, and it just is so special. Memories of my family, memories of Christmas back home, the weekend away with my sister, just the whole meaning of Christmas can sometimes be represented in one decoration. So yeah, this one is very, very special to me, very special indeed. I'd love to hear your stories. Come on, let's get out some more decorations. The time has come where I'm going to reveal the dress that I'm wearing to put the Christmas tree up, and oh my goodness me, this dress is just incredibly stunning. Deep forest Christmas green velvet dress. Wait until you see the back of this dress. I do have this in my store. It's available in Christmas red in 2 sizes. I've got it in black as well. The black one is very Audrey Hepburn. Wow, it's stunning. There is different lengths in the black. So there's a longer length and then the shorter length in different sizes. Then I have a couple more of the deep forest Christmas green. I'm going to put this dress on now. I cannot wait to put this dress on. It's Christmas. I'll put the dress on. I'll show you the back. Then we need to get some mulled wine going. This time has finally come. I think that every year Do you think the same? On the day that you put your main Christmas tree up, it's just like, it's finally here, the day. In some ways, the day that you put your Christmas tree up has more memories and nostalgia than other days in December. Here is the dress. Just let's take a moment, shall we? It's got that fit and flare, very, very feminine shape, which I love. I can tell you that it feels absolutely incredible on. It's mid-calf. I'm hoping that you can see. I'm on tippy toes. I'm going to walk towards you. There is beautiful sleeves to admire, and then I'm going to walk back and you will see the back. So love the sweetheart neckline on this dress. I love the structure and the puffy sleeves. I love the fit and flare. It also has a pocket. I'm about to show you the back. Here we go. Let's take a look at the back. What do you think? Finished with, of course, a bow. A dress with a bow at the back is just so classic, absolutely elegant. And I can tell you, I feel like $1 million in this dress. I love it. I've got to have a quick look in the mirror. Yes, I mean, it's so Christmassy. That is just Christmas all over. And do you remember that I've got those gold sandals? I'll just go and get them. If you do watch the channel, you've probably seen these before. Let's go and try these on with the dress. When I decorate the tree, I don't normally wear heels. I'm just showing you in case you have seen this colour out and about and you want to know what it looks like with gold sandals. It is just perfect. I'm just going to pop it with the bag. Oh wow, the gold sandals go so well. Bag, dress, sandals. I am super happy in this outfit. Let's do the little twirl. It's very, very princessy. Time to decorate. Come on, let's go decorate. Definitely not wearing the heels while we decorate. That's for sure. I'll probably end up putting my slippers on. Have you ever dressed up to do your tree before? If you haven't, try it because it's just so good. I was chatting with my sister last night actually that I'm doing the tree today, and she said, are you dressing up? I just said to her, just try it 1 year dressing up. It feels so good. It feels so good. Come on, let's go through to the main room. As you'll know, I collected some of the conifer when we were out earlier today, and how I'm going to do it this year is we're going to go round one way and then down the other side. So we're just going to create a sort of an arch at the top, and then I'm hoping that we may hang something from the middle, maybe those rusty bells. You may remember from my last vlog me telling you about these suckers. They're absolutely brilliant. You need them with the little gap in the middle there. I don't know if you can see that. That's where you'll put the branch.
I've been waiting all year long for something special. I was hoping you'd fly south with the birds. There's no snow this year, but hey,
I'm not sure if I want eucalyptus in.
What feels different now is I'm spending it with you.
That looks lovely, doesn't it? Very, very beautiful. Now, do I keep going? I think I should keep going.
Feels the same, but you brought back that feeling that melted away.
It's amazing how quickly it looks very festive.
It changed, and now Christmas doesn't feel so far away.
So today I'm going to recycle some bells and hopefully make a beautiful hanging display for the mirrors. So I've used these before. I just need to get the bells off. So I've used the bells before for hanging up in the kitchen, also around the Christmas tree. I've used them for all sorts of things. We won't need loads. I would say maybe 6 to start with. Because I'm going to do 2 of these, I need to cut the ribbon same length for both. So here's one lot. Now I need to cut this again because I'm making 2 lots of these.
Christmas doesn't feel so far away.
If you're struggling to thread through, make a point with your ribbon, thread through, now the other side. Tie a knot. I'm just going to do a loose knot to start with. I've just put some bells onto the end, both sides of the ribbon, and I have done a couple of different lengths. Looking really good so far. Just need a few more of some different lengths. Sort of move the bells how you desire them. I've got 1 short and 1 long. I would start crisscrossing them over your finger in the desired way that you would like them to sit. So pretty much sort of angled is best. They look lovely. Put that one. So I've made sort of a star shape at the top. Take another piece of ribbon just underneath your finger. That will be how you hang them. So I'm going to just do a little bow here. Let's go and see what these look like on the mirror.
Years before this I would drive however far.
Perfect. Well, the bells look lovely on that mirror. Really, really nice. Let's move over and do the second mirror now.
Find the cold, but every year that's true. It just got warmer now that I'm sitting here with you. And no matter what, every year feels the same. But you brought back that feeling that melted away. Something's been missing, but this year it changed. And now Christmas doesn't feel so far away.
Well, that looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. Love, love, love.
This December it feels different in your arms. Maybe Christmas isn't so far after all.
So what is your guess on the sledge? How much did this cost me? Cost me £2. It was on eBay. I didn't pay £2 for it. I bid £2. I collected it from Welling Garden City, which is the garden city 30 minutes away from here. £2, an absolute bargain. I did pay quite a bit more than that. I couldn't give them £2 for this, but this is an absolute staple to our Christmas decor. The Christmas tree sits on top. It's always such a relief once the tree is actually up. I just need to fan out everything now. It's balancing on the sledge on a wooden plank, and it's got the fur throw. And then I've tied a ribbon from the tree to the door handle just to make sure that it sort of stays in place. So this is a Balsam Hill 8 foot. The Balsam Hill tutorial says have your main branch come out, but then gently just angle the rest of them slightly coming up. They say that that helps to give the tree definition and shape. Every year I get this out, I am always so pleased with it. I mean, it is just perfect for our room. Branches, I'm just making sure that one's out, and then you've got the rest poking up. Can't wait for GB to get home and see the main room all done. Well, happy Christmas. Let's get started. I'm going to put the tree lights on and then we're going to decorate. I love this day. I just love it so much. Cheers. So good. I've not had one of these since last year. There are some years that I wonder whether just to leave it with the lights on and no decorations, because the tree is just so stunning on its own. I'm just going to replace the satin ribbon with the black velvet ribbon. Quite long. I made these using artificial stems on a wreath base, so you can both sides. These often go in our living room window, and they do look very realistic. Make sure that your ribbon's facing the velvet way as you pull through. That's one. Let's go and style these in the window. The main room is done, so we've done our bedroom, we've done the kitchen, and now we've done the main room. I do have a tiny little bit just to pop in the bathroom, which I'll do over the weekend. I have loved creating a very cosy but simple Christmas at home. I've just picked up this Calm Christmas book again, and I just wanted to read the first couple of lines because I think it's really poignant in that everybody does Christmas differently. For some, Christmas is a time of great anticipation, indulgence and delight. A precious time for feasting and family, togetherness and treats. For others, it's a chance to escape the day-to-day and travel back to a more innocent time. Just as there is no one shape of a family, there is no one way to do Christmas, yet we are repeatedly shown the same versions of a perfect Christmas online, on TV and in the press. As a result, for many, it has become a time of unrealistic expectation and exhaustion depletion. The truth is, our take on the festive season ebbs and flows as we move through life. As families come together and move apart, the older generations pass, and new generations are born. We all come at it from different backgrounds with our own particular idea about how it should be. All of this means that Christmas is at once almost universally recognised and intensely individual. But while the details may vary, the opportunity for love and light is shared. Thank you so much for watching. Please do keep in touch. Take care, and I will see you all on Saturday. Bye for now.